Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. So, since, sadly, Ozzy's passing, I've been listening, I always listen to Black Sabbath. I wouldn't say as much as, the Beatles or some other bands, but they've been in my collection for forever. And as I've always said, I'm just a fan of the Ozzy years of Black Sabbath. I never really followed Black Sabbath much afterwards, but I'm sure they, put out some great albums. I thought it would be fun to do another top 20 Black Sabbath songs, or my favorites. And, it always does change. Ever since, like I said, Ozzy's passing, I've been listening to more of Black Sabbath. And really, I don't know. It's happened to me with David Bowie's passing also. It's like you just have a new appreciation for the music, and you even focus in on it more than usual. Because, I've played some of these Black Sabbath albums like, Paranoid and Master of Reality hundreds of times. And I think there's times, you put it on and you don't totally listen to everything because you've heard it so many times. But lately, I've been really concentrating on the music, and they were just such a tight band. And Ozzy's vocals, what a great singer. Every member was so important. It's like 25% each, so important. And so this is my new, latest, which, like I said, always does change through time, from number 20 to number 1. And I would love your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your favorite, maybe even your top 5 or top 10 favorite Black Sabbath songs just from the Ozzy years? Here we go. I don't agree with this list at all. Okay, number 20. Once, I say this all the time, but I feel their last 2 albums with Ozzy, Technical Ecstasy and Never Say Die, are really, really great albums. Are they as strong, as good as maybe Paranoid or Master of Reality? Maybe not, but I still feel they are great albums. And so number 20 is the opening song, Backstreet Kids. Number 19, which I usually I guess in a way I ignore it because it's not your typical Black Sabbath song. But like I said, really listening to it, it's just a gorgeous song with superb vocals by Ozzy, and it is Changes from Volume 4. Number 18, the title track from Never Say Die, which I've always loved. Number 17. Yeah, I've been playing their debut album. That's the one album I haven't, I've played quite a bit, but just not as much as the later albums. And NIB, or Nib, is number 17. It's so good. Everything, the bass, drums, guitar, vocals. And I also wanted to mention, I was thinking this last night, especially the first 3 albums. Yeah, Roger Bain, the producer, he never gets the credit, the love for his production skills, because those first 3 Led Zeppelin, those first 3 Black Sabbath albums, I feel the production is just perfect. Number 16. Now this is kind of, some of these songs I just have a new appreciation for. And it is from Technical Ecstasy, Dirty Women. I didn't even realize that the song was just over 7 minutes long until the other day. Because, that the ending part, it's like, man, this is going on forever. In a good way. Like, I wasn't being negative about it. But it was just so good. And another one, I have a new, when I was younger, it was my least favorite track, or one of my least favorite tracks by Black Sabbath. And now I think it's just so good. From Master of Reality, Lord of This World. And what I also love about Black Sabbath, and especially Tony Iommi is in so many songs, there's a killer riff, but there's not just one. There's sometimes 3 or 4 or 5 great, guitar riffs. Tony Iommi is the riff master as far as I'm concerned. Number 14 from Volume 4, Wheels of Confusion, The Straightener. And that's the album I've talked about in the past where I didn't really connect with it as much as some of the other albums, but I'm starting to really, really love the album. Number 13, the first song from Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, the closing song, Spiral Architect. Oh my God, it is so good. The production, I just love the way that Black Sabbath, started to slowly progress as the years went on and not always stay the same. They could have made Master of Realities, Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6, but they didn't. They were always changing a bit. All right. Number 11, A National Acrobat from Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I love the whole song, but it's mainly, as I've said many times throughout the years, it's that last, or one of the last riffs on the song that goes do 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 do. I just find that so, I don't know, hypnotic or something. It's just so good. All right, we're getting into the top 10. From Paranoid. So all of these could almost be number 1, but, ranking. Ranking can be stressful. Number 10, Fairies Wear Boots from Paranoid. Number 9, it should be higher, but I have it at the moment at number 9, Black Sabbath, the title track from their debut album. Number 8, I've always loved the song, but I just have a new appreciation for how great it is. It is Children of the Grave from Master of Reality. Number 7, Iron Man from Paranoid. Number 6 from Sabotage, Symptom of the Universe. With that crazy change up, about 2/3 of the way through that is so unexpected when it goes into this kind of, beautiful instrumental from, almost speed metal to that in one song. And the top 5. The opening song from Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, with possibly one of Ozzy's greatest vocal performances. Number 4, Into the Void for Master of Reality. Number 3, this is, once again, I think it's pretty underrated. It's not talked about as much as all of the other really popular Black Sabbath songs. The closing track from Sabotage, The Writ. Once again, with one of Ozzy's best vocal performances. Number 2, you gotta have Paranoid. I know some people are tired of it. It's overplayed and everything, but it was the very first Black Sabbath song I ever heard, and it's what made me a fan before even hearing the whole album. And number 1, I think this would be number 1 or number 2 for a lot of Sabbath fans. It is War Pigs from Paranoid. And that is it. I would love your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and once again, rest in peace, Ozzy, and thank you for all the years of just great music and great entertainment. Bye.